Hi everyone, today I am making the perfect moist carrot cake. It is so easy and delicious to make. You're gonna love it. Let me show you. For this recipe, it is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You can also use cake flour, and then 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And I'm just going to sift it all together. Get everything nice and sifted, and then set our dry ingredients aside. Then for the wet ingredients, that's 3 large eggs. Everything is at room temperature. 1 cup of granulated sugar, as well as a cup of packed brown sugar, dark or light, whichever one you prefer, and then a ½ cup of either vegetable oil or canola oil. I'm using canola oil, and then I'm using 1 cup of buttermilk and 3 teaspoons of vanilla. You can do 2. I'm going with 3. And I'm just going to mix that all together. Give it a nice little mix, and making sure I get out any clumps there may be in my wet mix. And this is how it's looking right here, nice and smooth. Removing the clumps as I go. Now I'm ready to add 2 cups of grated carrots, y'all, and you see how nice and fluffy the carrots are. You want to make sure you use a cheesecloth and squeeze out all of that liquid from your carrots once you grate them. You want your carrots to be nice and fluffy. Now I'm adding in a cup of chopped walnuts, and then some crushed pineapples, an 8-ounce can of drained crushed pineapples. Stirring it all together. This is so easy, y'all. So easy. Now I'm ready to add the dry mix to the wet mix. And I'm just going to do it in like 3 parts. Some here, a little bit more there. But we're going to do it in about 3 parts and dumping the last part in there. And then I'm going to give this a nice little stir here. And it's ready. Now I am pouring it into 2 nicely greased cake pans. You can definitely go with 3 layers here, but I have decided I just want to do 2. Got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. These are going into the oven to bake for about 30 minutes till the toothpick comes out clean. Yes, indeed, till it comes out clean, looking just like this. And we're going to let these cool completely, y'all. Completely. Now we're ready to make the cream cheese frosting. That's 2 8-ounce packs of cream cheese softened at room temperature and 2 sticks of butter. And you can kind of gauge here how soft these are. And I'm just mixing it really, really well until it's nice and creamy with the hand mixer, y'all. As you can see. And once I get it all mixed together, I'm going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar. And I'm just adding 1 cup at a time, working it in like so. And being careful to not get it all over the counter. That's my 2nd cup, and I think that's either the 3rd or the last cup that I'm mixing in here. In any case, I'm going to mix it as much as I can, just like this, manually, and then add some more vanilla. 2 teaspoons of vanilla I'm adding, along with a tablespoon or a cupful of milk. Now I'm giving it a good whisk right here and getting it mixed really, really well. And I am going to kind of chill these for about 15 minutes before I start to lay it on my cake. And while it's chilling just a bit, y'all, I am removing the cake, that first layer. And as you can see, I was using some nonstick parchment paper. And then I decided that I wanted to flip it over and have the bottom up, not down, for the first layer. And now all I'm doing is having at it with my frosting, just putting a nice amount, a hefty amount in the middle here, y'all, since I'm just using 2 layers. And just having at it with this frosting, getting it all on the sides. And I end up having some extra frosting left. So what I did with it was add some orange gel food coloring. And this is what I did. I just kind of decorated my cake. And then now I'm adding on the rest of the nuts, y'all. And there it is, just like that. My perfect moist carrot cake right here, slicing right into it, y'all. And this is gonna be a big slice coming out of here. Watch it come out. Look how big it is. Oh, look at it, y'all. Look at this moist carrot cake right here, y'all. Yep. Another look here, y'all. Got my fork, slide right on through it. Y'all, this is an absolutely delicious carrot cake to make right here. You will not be disappointed. Not at all. Thanks for watching. You know I hope you try it. Till next time, y'all. Bye-bye.